I spelled
Good
pen.
evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. We are the Widiots. I'm Corey. That human over there flashing gang signs is MCKD. I don't even know what I don't think he knows what he's even doing. Oh, he's dabbing. Okay, he knows what he's
Dabbing.
doing there.
I'm dabbing.
But it's Friday night, and it's us. So join us for this particular ride. This is That's a Superb Owl edition because if we say the magic words Super Bowl, we might get copyright struck. So we got to be good. We got to be good. So Superb Owl it is.
Well, hey, Corey, don't worry about that. Given my fandom for one team in the Superb Owl this year, I can pull some strings.
Yeah, not too likely. I already am not a fan of Roger Goodell as it is. I don't want to make it worse.
I'm with you. Oh, no.
Speaking of that superb owl, we do have a game this weekend, finally. Uh, in the current coach of the year from the New England Patriots, as announced last night, along with a number of other huge announcements. Myles Garrett, the only bright spot on the entire Cleveland Browns franchise, won Defensive Player of the Year for the second time, all because he broke the sack record, so I guess it's well earned.
True. True. I did not know. I mean, coach of the year could have been usually about 3, 4 people. Happy that Vrabel won. But, we ain't here for that. And the MVP went to Matt Stafford, which you know as well. Cool, fine. Have all your MVP trophies. We're only here for one trophy. You
Yeah,
know.
well, apparently that MVP race was the most closely contested in years.
Yeah, they had what, like, he had 24. Stafford had 24 first place votes. Drake May had 23, and then Justin Herbert had one. Uh, Who picked him
Yeah,
first?
I mean they were this close to co MVPs once again, which would have been something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, it's all good. I don't think Drake gives a shit. I mean, again, the Tom Brady mentality. We're here for rings. We don't care about Pro Bowls, All Pros, any other trophy. We're here for rings.
And another one of note, comeback player of the year was Christian McCaffrey. I'll get that straight. Um, for good reason. He basically carried the San Francisco Infirmary to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and I mean, if he goes down, it doesn't matter who's throwing or what their that team is toast. That team is just junk.
yeah, he's responsible for what, like 600 touches a year,
Give
both
or take.
running and receiving, or something like that.
It's just
It's insane.
how he's not. I mean, and he does have injury history, but how he is not hurt every year, given the amount that they use him, is beyond me.
Yeah, that's almost magical. Um, oh, Amber did come in with a nice little dig here. I thought Superb Owl was a Monty Python reference. I mean, it could very well have been. I mean, we both are a fan.
That could be. We probably have to look into that. I don't know.
As far as anything else that's happened this week in the National Football League, um, the Cardinals have a new head coach. Matt LaFleur's little brother Mike, brand new head coach. And after the Superb Owl is done, it's expected that Clint Kubiak, Seattle's offensive coordinator, will be going to the Raiders. My thoughts and prayers are with both.
Yeah, certainly with LaFleur, I do hold out an ounce of hope because Tom Brady is heavily involved in the Raiders franchise, even though he only owns 10%. I think there will be a time coming up where he's going to own damn near 100 because Mark Davis doesn't have any kids and Mark Davis wants to cha-ching cash out. I like the hire for them, but they don't have any talent other than Brock Bowers, really.
And
They got
Ashton Genty when he was given a chance.
Yeah, I did nothing this year. They're probably going to trade Max Crosby this year before too long, which is fine. Let's get some draft picks. Let's reset. Rumor has it that Max kind of wants to come to New England. I don't know if I like giving up first round picks for him, but yeah, we need the help. But let's just see what the deal is. The job
I would say he's more than welcome to come to Green Bay, but we already gave up 3 first rounds for Micah Parsons. So
yeah. I don't know off the top of my head how old Max Crosby is.
I think he's under 30 yet.
Okay, fine, take your two. But I think the Patriots want to stay young and just kind of develop, see what happens. But we'll worry about that when time comes. The Arizona job, no one wanted. It's just like Cleveland. No one wanted that fucking job. So good luck. And Arizona, you talk about void of talent between them and the Jets. I don't know who has a worse roster.
Yeah, and you have to remember that this is a team that not too long ago was actually a contender, just like out of spite for their ownership.
Yeah,
it was basically on the talent of Larry Fitzgerald and Kurt Warner.
Yep, and God, they didn't. Who did they even have else on that team?
Honestly, I can't even recall. Those are like the only 2 I remember, and Larry Fitz just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, or he's gonna be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yep, he'll get there. Yep.
And that was just announced last night. Roger Craig is finally going in the Hall of Fame.
Dynamic Tech Mobile player.
Oh, hell yeah. Drew Brees is getting in. So, I mean, those are some heavy hitters.
Vinatieri, the kicker.
And Vinatieri.
I mean, it wouldn't happen without him in New England. And he went on to – he played in 5 total, won 4? Or no, 6 total, won 4 Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I think 1 with the Colts, if I remember right.
Yep, he won 1 with the Colts. So he's very deserving. Clutch as fuck. AF. So, what do you got for shout-outs, Corey?
Oh, shit, we forgot that, didn't we?
We forgot shout-outs.
You know what? Shout out to whoever did the breakfast burritos at the Nacita Quick Trip this morning.
Ooh.
Perfectly built. Like, tightly wrapped, nothing spilled over when you bit into it, so it was perfectly filled. You do not get that guarantee with every breakfast burrito that you get at Quick Trip. So, shout out to whoever did that over in Nacita. Well done.
I mean, and I go to that Quick Trip whenever I go up in there 3rd week of November. That is usually a stop in the wee hours of the morning for me. That's a nice Quick Trip for Nacita. I mean, it's a town of what, 500 people, whatever, 1,000, whatever. Nice Quick Trip. Beautiful bathrooms.
Oh, fantastic bathrooms when the paper towel dispensers work.
Oh man, yeah. No, it's a nice Quick Trip. Anybody else you got to shout out besides the person making burritos?
No, that's all I had today.
All right. Hey, well, as usual, I got to shout out my mom. She's watching. I got to shout out the ones that make you smile. And I got to shout out
Dana.
Dana's here. I am live from Dana's house. And shout out to my Kendall crew, my goddaughter Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody watching right here. Hopefully everything's going good in your life. And it's getting warmer for those who like that shit. So, pretty soon here in another week, that snow's going to be gone. So if you like that nonsense, that's for you. For me, I'm going to go back in my cave and I'm going to contemplate, having a little snow machine inside my house. So that's all I got.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Amber. You already know that's the one that makes me smile. So whatever. I'm not going to be covering up with no names or anything. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna give you 2 predictions to make for this Sunday's game.
All right.
The Superb Owl between Seattle and New England, I want you to pick the winner and the MVP.
Oh. Man, in my perfect ideal world, I can't bet against my Patriots, even though I am a tidbit nervous about this game because it goes against my rule of you gotta, as a team in the NFL, you can't just come out of nowhere and win the Super Bowl. Very few teams have done it. Very few. Even Mahomes had to get kicked in the head a little bit before he started winning shit. Brady was one of the few, but like they've came out of nowhere. Absolutely no one expected this. But I'm not betting against them. I can't. It's my team. I would go that, and in my perfect world, fucking Travion Henderson would be MVP. They do not give him the ball enough, and I don't expect them to change their ways. They like to that Ramondre Stevenson, which he keeps on. Patriots, if they start fumbling Drake May likes to fumble that ball. So if we cannot do that, I think we're okay. We'll have a chance, but I think it'll be a nail biter. It'll be close, but that would be my perfect world. Even more perfecter. Drake May goes for about 400 and about 4 tutties and wins MVP because then that's lights out. But that would be my bet. What about you?
Okay, I am taking Seattle. Number one, because I expect them to win, and number two, because we've just got to be contrary at this point. And I'm gonna take Sam Darnold as the MVP.
Wow.
Although that's going to be a tough call because if Seattle winds up winning based on the offense, it could be Darnold if he has like a supremely amazing game. But just as likely, the person that gave him the extremely fantastic game is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Could be, or if Kenneth Walker runs all over him.
Yeah, but I would think it's between Darnold and JSN, but I'm taking Darnold.
Yeah. I don't think either of us would be wrong in that. I don't. I've got a peaceful, queasy feeling, as the old saying goes. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting because both defenses are playing lights out. Josh McDaniels has been here God knows how many times to call a game. Vrabel's been here God knows how many times as a player. He knows how to call it. He's been here with Tennessee. Not this far, but I mean Ryan Tannehill as the number 1 seed. Right? So, it should be good. Who's singing the national anthem?
Some country singer, I think.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
But I would say probably the running bet on the length of the national anthem is probably about 1:58, and it's always a good choice to take the over on that.
Yeah, take the over. Jesus Christ. Who's the first touchdown scorer? Man, who knows? Shit.
I'd probably say JSN, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's a total crapshoot. I'll say Drake May on one of them fucking, they're on a 10-yard line and everybody runs out and he just goes, boop, runs right in.
Yeah, the good old quarterback draw.
Yeah. Who knows? Should be good. I don't know. It always could be a blowout. I hope it's not. I mean, well, I do, but I don't think my team is going to be blowing out the other team. But you never know. You never fucking know. That's why we play it.
Yep, you could just be the hottest team in the world, come in with a quarterback that just threw 55 tuds and then get dog walked 43-8.
That could happen.
I mean, it already has, but
true. True.
Okay, folks, we have to skip taste test this week because number one, I am not torturing myself with another fucking dad water this week, and number two, Kevin forgot to get anything. So
I got limited resources in this town. Well, I should go to the Mexican store.
So with that being said, I'm gonna go straight to the biggest Wisconsin story of the week. That was originally going to be in the Florida Man versus Midwest guy segment until somebody in the comments had to spoil it last night. Thanks.
I didn't do it.
I mean, to be fair, I could have probably said something to her prior to that message being sent, but we still love you, Beth.
Banned.
So I do still have Florida Man versus Midwest guy. So stay tuned. But first, we're going to talk about Stoughton's serial defecator.
There we go. There we go. The serial pooper.
Headline reads, this is straight from WMTV 15 out of Madison. Drone technology helps Stoughton police catch serial defecator using park as public bathroom. Now, before reading this story, first, would you have honestly figured this to be a Wisconsin story had you not known about it previously?
Man, as a man who has pooped just about everywhere, you really need to be in this state, outside, inside, toilet paper, no toilet paper. I'd say sure, why not? This sounds like a Wisconsin story. Yeah.
Second of all, would you have figured this to have been a man or a woman?
I definitely would not have fingered. Wrong word. I would not have.
Family show.
Yeah, family show. I would not have assumed it was a woman. No, and the way they got her and all that. Oh my God.
Would not have fingered a woman. Well, no shit.
Well, especially one shitting out in the middle of a park. Like, good Lord Almighty.
All right. Well, here we go. We go to Stoughton, Wisconsin. Lovely town. Really is. A drone helped authorities arrest a 46-year-old woman who was repeatedly using a park as a public bathroom, the Stoughton Police Department reported Thursday. According to a Facebook post, SPD said it received dozens of reports from people complaining about finding feces and used toilet paper in a park along a walking path. Officials did not say which park the acts happened in. Police noted that the woman was not homeless, and they believe she does not have mental health concerns. When we first learned of it, we thought it was going to be isolated, said Lieutenant Chad O'Neill with the Stoughton Police Department. But then with neighbors and users of the park continuing to call us to complain about it, I realized that it wasn't going away. Lieutenant O'Neill said the suspect claimed to have used the bathroom at a certain time and at a certain location based on a personal pattern. The woman was given a citation for indecent conduct. Now, if this is legitimately the drone footage, the drone screenshot, if I had to guess, I would say she was caught with her pants down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
The fact that they had to use a drone to find this woman.
I mean, so many questions, so many comments. Now, you're going out at night, shitting, which I get, like, that's your incognito, but, like, shitting in the dark out in the middle of nowhere, you can't, when you wipe, like, you can't see nothing. Are you getting stuff on your pants, shoes, whatever? Okay. All right. And to sit there and say that she don't have mental issues, that's a fucking lie. I mean, holy fuck. Because everybody's out there just shitting in the park, apparently. Holy shit.
mean, given the choice, number one, I'm of a certain age that certain things will be tickled if I crouch to take a shit in the park, no matter how short the grass is. So no, thank you. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're just afraid to poop in public, so they decided in the wooded park was a better idea.
This is just for, I mean, and Corey, 46, you and I are that age-ish, whatever you want to call it. I would not,
41, motherfucker.
Well, I'm closer then. Okay, I'm closer. But like, in no realm am I like sitting out at night being like, I'm bored. Hey, why don't I go shit in some of the parks around here? Like,
right.
It just isn't happening. That's just, and if it's your thrill thing or whatever, you get your jollies off by shitting in the park, so be it. I'm glad I don't ever have to go to Stoughton, so go shit over there. And of course, the only thing we can get her for is like a citation. She's going to be shitting back there in a week. Like,
and anybody that knows me knows I don't kink shame. So, I mean, if this is a kink, I mean, have at it.
First of all, we've got Facebook friend Christine says she just tuned in. The show started 26 minutes ago. We were a little late, so we'll give you like a 6-minute buffer. 20 minutes ago. I'm going to expect your resignation on the fucking desk by tomorrow morning, Christine. Hey, we ain't. Just
it seems like everybody kind of tuned in at the wrong time. I mean,
well, look, here's what we're talking about.
Right time.
Yeah, we got a serial pooper over in Stoughton. We caught her. They caught her. And so that's what we're talking about. Scully doesn't start till 7:35. Hey, look, either way, Facebook friend Christine just tuned in.
And you are here.
Serial pooper talk. Now, okay, so let's say, and so I have pooped without toilet paper, used leaves. Obviously, when you're in the woods in Wisconsin, sometimes it just happens. The last several years, I take my little backpack or little pack with me wherever I go, whether it's bow hunting, gun hunting, whatever. Take it with me. I always have like a half roll of toilet paper with me because it's crunch it up. Fits in your bag just fine and dandy. It beats using any sort of leaves. And if the leaves haven't fallen yet, them dry leaves, that's hard on the tuchus. That's hard on the tuchus back there. Don't want that. So I get my Cottonelle Super Comfort, 2-ply, and oh man, just like home, Corey, just like home. Liz is here. Just be happy she tuned in. Beth, calm down. Oh, also, before next week's show, shout out to my main man, Cohen. It's his birthday here coming up here in 5 days-ish? I don't even know how old he's going to be. Is he going to be like a teenager? He's got to be driving here pretty quick. That'll be awesome, Beth. Awesome. The 11th, 5 days. 13, there we go, he's a teenager. Beth, you better get him out driving. Just take him out by Walmart and go down the country roads. He'll be fine. That's what I did. That's what my uncle took me out with my dad, my mom, my grandma. 14 years old, just drive the country roads. It's the best training you will ever get as a kid. That whole behind the books and the behind the wheel stuff and nerves. Nah, you just go drive. Just go drive. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh. Beth says no.
Dana, as somebody that myself, I'm speaking for myself at this point. I am chronically online, as many people know.
Chronically.
And when I see the phrase poop trowel, my immediate next thought is poop knife.
Yeah.
Poop knife is some of the nastiest shit, pun intended. Because apparently there are people that shit so big that they have a designated knife to cut the shit to flush it down their toilet.
Now we're gonna get into a story here in a second. Boy, a poop. Okay, I mean I get it. Okay. I told this story to Dana, I think yesterday or the day before, because this whole woman in Stoughton, whatever. I was working for the lottery, and What is this? Oh, for fuck's sake! What is this? Oh, good God!
My God, that is a poop knife.
Oh my God! There are way too many questions to be asked at this point, but for the sake of oh dear God, look at this fucking thing, Corey. No, it's
Yeah,
literally
that's a poop knife.
But the nice thing is, like, it's got a little, and
oh, dude, Dana, has that been used?
no, it does not look. It does. She's too busy laughing. It does, but look, it says, I don't know if you can see it here, but it does say it's got a little poop emoji, and then it says poof knife. I can't fucking say it. Poop knife on it. This thing's legit.
Get that thing any closer to the screen, and I'm gonna be smelling it.
I don't think it's been used. I just sniffed it.
Oh God!
I did not know this existed, nor was in this house, which makes me want to.
I am now gravely concerned.
I am too. I am gravely concerned. I looked at her like, what in the actual you know what are you doing? And she's coming up here handing me this thing while I hear my own voice on her phone, and I'm going, what could possibly be so important? Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. This is what's important. Poop knife, baby. I mean, she's over there. She may die of laughter on the couch right now. I know. My mom. Mom, I'm with you. Oh dear. Holy shit! I didn't know this was a thing. Beth apparently says they got them in assisted living worlds.
And Liz is quite concerned about what she's watching right now.
Yeah, I would be.
All I gotta say is, welcome to the shit show.
Thanks to Dana, this show has completely gone off the fucking rails. I mean, I had Jesus, God in heaven, I never saw this thing. That's unbelievable. So now we've got a poop knife here. So, as I was saying before I was presented with said poop knife, I worked in lottery, and there were two. It was on the Department of Revenue over on Rimrock Road. There's two bathrooms per floor, and one day, all of a sudden, the office was like, people were talking. You could kind of hear it, and I'm just kind of wandering around, and what's going on, and we had this guy who was a section chief or whatever. He was very, I think he was Sicilian. And he was just laughing and he called him the Mad Crapper. And he's like, the Mad Crapper strikes again. And I had no clue, I'm like, okay. And, all of a sudden, like, somebody else talks to me. He's like, man, you got to go in there and take a look at that. And it was in the men's bathroom. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I was already prepared, and so I acted like, I went in, took a pee, and just looked in the one stall where I was told to look. And Corey, I shit you not, this turd was at least the circumference of a pop can and at least 10 inches long.
Jesus.
I have never, in all my public toilet use, ever seen anything like that in my life. It was so big, it wouldn't go down the toilet. When you flush the toilet, the water would just run around it and go down. So it was stuck there. I have no idea how it ever got out or what they did or whatever. That was unbelievable. And apparently it wasn't the first time that this guy, the mad crapper, had struck. I was dying, and every time I think of that story, it's just like presenting a poof knife. Here we are. Who knows? This show literally stinks tonight, but I'm glad you're all here. I mean, I have, and I'm sure like everyone remembers certain horrific public bathrooms sites that they have seen. That one may top my list for a very, very, very long time. That was, I felt good and bad for whoever dropped it off. Because holy hell, how does their butthole feel right now? But good because damn, they got to feel relief. Like, damn.
I mean, I wouldn't say I could top it, but if I don't know if our friend Chris is here.
She's here. No.
I'm talking about the guy I went to school with, Chris.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him. No.
If he's hanging around here, he might remember this one. But Liz says try Fort McCoy bathrooms. Yeah. Agreed. But any hooser, Jesus Christ. So this is back when I was in high school. And I'm going to put Beth's comment up there so you can read it. So this is back when I was in high school. Back then, obviously, poop was funny. Still is today. Poop is hilarious. Farts even funnier. They do not get less funny. But somebody, don't know who because they never came forward, in the high school, in the legit big high school bathroom, dropped a deuce so big that somebody went in after with a number 2 pencil and a flag attached to it and planted it on the shit. And the person that planted the flag came out and was directing everybody to go into the bathroom.
That age, you absolutely have to.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I went in and looked, and it was magnificent. It was like a perfectly coiled cobra.
Oh, fuck.
Like soft serve. It was great.
Yeah, and middle school, high school, them janitors, man, I cannot imagine the horrific. They probably got PTSD.
Oh, you better believe it.
With that stuff year after, oh my God, man. Oh man, yeah, that's fuck, a flag. Like a fucking pirate ship.
Yeah. It was about shit rest.
Oh man. Hey, Sarge, are you talking about the poof knife looking like a Toblerone? That's a delicious candy bar. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Where did you get this? Where'd you get this? Do I want to know on camera or?
It was a present.
I'm sure it was a present. I hope you didn't buy it for yourself. Good Lord. Although, I think I'd be pretty proud of you if you bought it for yourself. Like, that'd go. Get it, girl. But I mean, this show took a severe left turn tonight. Right off the fucking cliff onto the jagged rocks below, Scully. The thing is, it is, and I'm sure this is off the slow boat from China, but it is a poop knife, but it's KNJFE. Just saying, but it's definitely a poop knife. I mean, this show is great tonight, folks.
Best one we've ever done.
This is going. We are headed to the moon, baby.
Okay, well.
Yeah. On to the next, but if anyone wants to share their grossest poop story with us, bring it. Bring it.
For sure. All right, we're going to jump into Florida man versus Midwest guy.
Oh.
You want to talk about taking a severe left turn? We're about to keep on fucking going. And yes, Scully, we can all agree that Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber was the best toilet scene.
Yeah.
Far good.
Mount Rushmore of movie poop scenes.
It's right fucking there.
It's right there for us. It's right there for us.
Okay, so on to Florida man versus Midwest guy. Again, anybody that new that's joining us, which after the last 15 minutes, I don't know why you would want to, but here you are.
You'll end your career. JR's just screaming at him. Oh, man.
Ooh, underrated poop scene. White Chicks.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
You might have to. That's the one with the Wayans brothers.
Oh, I've seen like the GIF or the meme or whatever. I know. Yeah, I've never seen that movie though.
Yeah, definitely do it. So anyway, this is the segment where I read Kevin 2 stories. He has to decide and decipher where each story comes from. So it's either a story from Florida or from one of the many Midwest states. And I might play some liberties with what's considered a Midwest state. So bear with me. First headline. Man accused of stealing 400 pounds of avocados from a grove. Second headline. This is probably going to be about the easiest one you ever do, Kevin. So if you fuck this up, I do not know what to do. Story number 2, headline reads, young male moose tries to mate with a wooden moose.
I mean, obviously the moose has to be Midwest, right?
Yes.
Okay, I read about that avocado though. I was confused for a minute. Whoa, fuck. Whew.
Okay, so for the Midwest, yeah, I did take a little bit of liberties on what a Midwest story is, or what a Midwest state is for this week, and I think we can let them be in. We go to Montana. Yeah, we go to Red Lodge, Montana.
Oh, beautiful.
Residents of Red Lodge, Montana were amused Monday. This is a few months ago because it was in the middle of fall. Were amused Monday to watch as a moose shared an intimate moment with an inanimate object. Now, kids, if there's any kids watching, what the hell are you doing?
They know what's up.
If there's kids watching, what the hell are you doing? But here's a photo.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, well, that's what the wooden moose was saying. Um, a young male moose tried his luck and found a receptive partner for his raging hormones. The only problem was that the other moose was a life-size wooden sculpture of a male moose outside the Roosevelt Center. Uh, Kevin and Joan Owens were among the crowd who stopped to witness the bizarre encounter. They couldn't resist pulling out their cameras to catch the mating moose in action, and their photos and video of the rutting Red Lodge moose mating have since gone viral on social media.
Oh.
It's a quote, "It's always somebody's first time, and this guy learned," Kevin told Cowboy State Daily. "I'm sure he woke up with splinters." Now, on top of that, there is video.
Oh.
Now, I'm not going to post moose sex up here.
I mean, why
but
not?
But it is on YouTube.
We've already talked about poop knives. We have a live example. You might as well talk about moose sex.
Okay, well, this does come from, I do believe, Cowboy News Daily. This is posted on their YouTube. The title of the video is "A Moose Love Story." So we're gonna hit play and just see what the fuck happens.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh dear God. I mean,
and it was at that moment he realized he fucked up.
I mean, how horned up does that young one gotta be? That moose, the wooden one, is 5 times his size. Like,
I know.
Whew. Damn.
So
but
yeah,
it's deer too. Cement, wooden deer, whatever. Jesus Christ.
Wooden moose.
Mm-hmm.
So continuing on with the story, the Owens were coming into Red Lodge on Monday morning when they passed the Roosevelt Center alongside U.S. Highway 212. They expected to see the life-size moose sculpture, which had stood there since 2020, but were surprised to find the moose had company. There's a lot of wildlife in Red Lodge, but moose are rare, and seeing this moose was a real treat for us, Jones said. The real moose, a young male, was inspecting the wooden moose very closely. It was obvious that there was a spark between the two, even if it was completely one-sided.
Oh,
I mean, the writing on this story is fucking fantastic. I'm going to read the whole thing because, goddamn, this is great. He was sniffing the bottom and laying his head on the rump of the sculpture, Jones said. This went on for quite some time. So this is going on much longer than the 46 seconds that video lasted. After an appropriate amount of foreplay, or at least as much as an immature male moose would deem appropriate, he made his move. The Owens and several other Red Lodge residents watched as Moose mounted moose and futilely commenced the act of making more moose. He was, quote, "He was mounting that baby pretty hard," Kevin said. "It caused quite a traffic jam." But wait, there's more.
Oh no. That poor moose.
The moose was the first sculpture installed in the outdoor sculpture garden at the Roosevelt Center. Created by Red Lodge artisan Lee Kern, the life-size moose is made entirely out of pieces of fallen Rocky Mountain juniper. Kern's moose was installed outside the Roosevelt Center in 2020. Male moose can spend several days mating with the same female once they've successfully completed the multi-day display stage of their mating rituals. This immature male spent the morning copulating before capitulating and moving on. Great fucking wordplay. According to the National Park Service, male moose will size each other up with intense displays that include behaviors like pawing the ground, thrashing their antlers against shrubs, and displaying the size and strength of their bodies and antlers. When that fails, they resort to violent clashes that can result in injury or death. Judging by the size of the moose's antlers, it's clear this male is inexperienced and feeling himself out.
Ooh.
Any other male moose might have tried intimidating or tussling with the wooden moose, although they'd probably be able to determine fairly quickly that it wasn't a real moose. Wyoming wildlife photographer Jan van Goitsenhoven, sorry, my Dutch is a little rusty, has observed moose in the Grand Teton area for many years. He thought Jones' photo of the amorous moose in Red Lodge was hilarious. Quote, I can't say I've ever seen a bull moose do that to a sculpture, he said. They normally smell the private parts of the cow moose to make sure she's ready for mating. Unless someone applied synthetic cow estrus to the statue, I have no idea what he was thinking. Even when they're this inexperienced, male moose are dangerous and shouldn't be approached during the rut. Best thing to do is give them a wide berth, and if worse comes to worse, take shelter in a vehicle or behind a rock or tree. This moose didn't seem perturbed by the amused voyeurism of Red Lodge residents as it made its move on the wooden moose. He's hoping he has better luck in the future. Quote, you always remember your first time, Jones said. It was hilarious.
Oh. Yeah, you're going to remember it when your dick's got splinters all up in it. Jesus Christ.
No shit.
Fucking A, man. Take it easy, bud. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, in comparison, the man accused of stealing 400 pounds of avocados from a Southwest Miami-Dade grove doesn't hit just the same.
No.
However, we're going to get into it because, I mean, it's here and we've got to. And I get to play my favorite game with you toward the end of the story here. A South Florida man is facing charges after he was caught stealing hundreds of pounds worth of avocados from a Southwest Miami-Dade grove, authorities said. Adel Perez, 29, is accused of trespassing in an avocado grove on South 217th Avenue and 320th Street early Monday morning, according to the arrest report. Deputies on patrol spotted a black Mercedes parked near the grove and a man in a black hoodie picking avocados, authorities said. Now, this happened back in December, I think. The man had had bags filled with avocados in his possession, and the trunk of the Mercedes was filled with loose avocados, authorities said. Deputies estimated that Perez picked about 400 pounds of avocados, worth about $800. They also noted Perez was able to enter the grove through a cut fence line. Perez faces charges of trespassing on an agricultural site and third-degree grand theft. Price is Right rules. What was his bond set at?
Oh, shit. In Florida? 1,000 cash. Max.
How much?
1,000 cash.
A little low.
Holy shit. For avocados?
Yeah.
5,000 cash?
Bingo.
Jesus Christ. For now, $800 worth of avocados?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was the matter of trespassing as well.
Yeah, Jesus.
I had seen another story where the perpetrator claimed that he was trying to make enough money to get his kids Christmas presents. So he was going to sling avocados on the side.
Boy, you got to think there's better work done in Miami than that. Plus, like, Mercedes in a trunk, so it's like it's a sedan. It's not even like a truck or an SUV where you could haul a pallet full. It's like, yeah, put them in the trunk.
Yeah, it's almost like he was just grabbing them and chucking them into the car before he resorted to the bags. Like he was just out in the grove going, Kobe!
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. I mean, damn. Hey, more power to him. Hey, $5,000 cash bond for fucking avocados. Oh my God.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, that's a lot of toast.
oh, you ain't a kidding on that one. Woo. Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
Okay, so I mean, we've gone through serial poopers,
Mm-hmm.
inanimate moose, poop knives, avocado thieves. What the fuck else could we possibly talk about?
Hey, you name it, Corey. You name it.
Time for the next segment.
Here we go.
We're getting into spooky talk, and this comes to us from Phantoms and Monsters, as I've been doing for a little while here. Lon Strickler's got some pretty good Wisconsin stories, so we're kind of sticking with the theme here. This story was posted on September 13th of last year. It's a 4-minute read, so it should be a pretty quick one. Headline reads, Red holographic figure encountered in Wisconsin farmhouse. Alien, spirit, or something else? Let me make sure that I am properly lubricated before I start this.
Oh dear. Oh dear God. Did we just go NC-17? Dear God. This show stinks.
With all that poop talk earlier, I mean...
Oh, boy, I tell you what. Never in my life have I seen a poop knife. And here I am.
And here we are.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
all right.
Is there ever a bad use of the word lubricated? No.
No, that was the perfect use of the word lubricated.
I agree with Corey.
I do contend.
Modern day Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, with the way the wind's blowing out there right now, I can quote the Raven nevermore.
Yes.
All right, so this story takes us to central Wisconsin with a mother and her children. And this story takes us back apparently decades. The letter states, Hi, Lon. Decades ago, when my kids were little, I would stay awake late at night to have some alone time. I was living in an old farmhouse in central Wisconsin, east of Stevens Point. With my husband and kids in bed, I decided to indulge in a few bongs. Hold on, we're not there yet. It was not out of the ordinary for me, but then I looked up into the kitchen and saw a red holographic figure. It was a man wearing a hat that resembled something you'd see in Peru. At least that's my perception of it. The figure had no face and was not very tall, maybe 4 feet, standing about 15 feet away. So it was a little person with a hat on. I didn't hear any sound, but I felt a disapproving and angry vibe coming from him. And then, poof, gone. Needless to say, I was frightened. I woke my husband and had him check on the kids and look around the house and yard. I got the impression that the being was disapproving, but he didn't move toward me or take any action. Some people might say it was just the smoking and that I was hallucinating. But I've been 420 friendly since 1970, and I have never experienced anything like this apparition before or since. Have you ever heard anyone talk about red holographic aliens? I almost want to compare them to Greys, but do they wear bowler hats? The one thing that lingered with me was the feeling that he was disgusted, which was okay by me. I should also mention there was an old cemetery just across the cornfield and a road nearby. A ghost? Perhaps. Let's see if there's anything else that pops up on this. It does not appear that there was any further investigation done on this claim. So, yeah, okay. Kev, thoughts?
I think she got some ditchweed and had a hallucination, is what I think. Interesting though. I mean, there's no action there. You know, she saw this thing, had a feeling, and then poof, he was gone. Didn't do anything.
Right.
I'm gonna chalk this one to ditchweed, Corey. Chalking it to ditchweed.
I think I may as well.
It's a fun story. Certainly
for
interesting.
Sure.
Yeah, certainly interesting. I mean, east of Stevens Point. I mean, fuck, what is there? There's not what is that? Wapaka up in there? Washera?
No, that's going opposite of Washera County.
Yeah, somewhere up in. I mean, there's not much there.
I mean, when you're talking about Stevens Point, you're talking about roughly Highway 10. So going east from there, I think, maybe Wapaka.
Yeah.
Although that seems to be southeast of Point.
Not a big population of anything, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of room for some weird shit, though.
Yeah. But I'm gonna strike this one off to ditchweed.
Yeah, I think I might as well. And I'm not one to poo-poo anybody's poo-poo. I'm not one to poo-poo anybody's paranormal experience, but it was right there. Guys, it was right there. I had to use it.
We'll poo-poo it if we want. We've got a poo knife.
Oh, lordy.
Well, hasn't been used.
Oh, good lord. All right. So next thing that we have on the board for tonight. We do have a Mount Rushmore discussion tonight. And
we've got
I'd say it's a continuation of last week. We're going to the food court now. We're going to provide you with our top 4 plus any honorable mentions, top 4 mall food court places. And being that I've done pretty much all the talking tonight, you can start.
And this could be modern era, 90s, 80s, whatever. Malls are dying. Food courts are damn near dead. But I will start us off. Number 4. Might get some people riled up, saying, why ain't it higher? Well, I'll show you in my 3, 2, 1. It's not in the food court at Westone Mall, which is my, I guess, local mall. Good old Annie Ann's, pretzels, whatever, them cinnamon sugar things. Man, I've been gluten-free for over 2 years now, but I remember the days. Annie Ann's, cinnamon sugar, and then the pepperoni pretzels were always the bomb.com. But you know, if you didn't want to have like a meal per se, just go down the curve and then take a left or wherever you're at. Man, Annie Ann's, that's good stuff. And I've never seen an Annie Ann's on its own. It's always in a mall. So number 4, Annie Ann's.
And fun fact, I'm pretty sure that's the location of Charlie Behrens' first job.
There you go.
Yeah, I think he worked at an Annie Ann's, maybe in the Fox River Mall, if I remember right.
Sounds about. I mean, he's a dear friend of the program. He's a dear friend. Of
course. I mean, you're not the Temu Charlie Behrens for nothing. Well, my number 4, this is one that I gotta say I probably never actually ate at, which I'm gonna be saying for, I would say, most of these, but they always seem to be pretty popular anytime I would go to a mall. So my number 4 would be Panda Express. I mean, if you're just looking for quick pickup, cheap Chinese food, that's kind of the place to be, is Panda Express.
Okay, yeah, that's in everyone, and then that Sarku Japan is always in like every
Yeah.
food court imaginable, I think, that I've ever seen. Okay. Panda Express. Can't argue with that. Hang on, let me look at my list, Corey. Number three. Number three, you're gonna love it. Now, this one necessarily I don't associate with a food court, but back in the day, and we're probably talking mid to late 80s, Kmart. Kmart had a deal, certainly at the Baraboo location. I don't know if the Mauston location had a workings out. Do you remember what restaurant was in Kmart back in the day?
Okay, for the Mauston location, I don't think they ever did get one.
Okay. Okay.
They did have like the big icy machine.
Oh
But,
yeah.
but they didn't, to my recollection, which kind of off occasionally. I don't recall them actually having an active restaurant.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Mauston did because my mom and dad, we'd always go to Kmart in Baraboo, and they always had, you'd walk in, it'd be to the left, all the way back, Little Caesars.
Okay.
Always went there. I didn't give a shit what blue light special was going on. I wanted to go to Little Caesars and get some high quality pizza. I've had Little Caesars. They're not really associated with. I don't know. They're always like a standalone place, but man, $5, and I think it's like $7, $8 now for a whole pizza. It's it's not elite pizza, but it's damn good for the money. Little Caesars, number three.
Pizza.
You bet. You bet.
My number three, again, a lot of these places are places that I probably just straight up didn't eat at because we never really, I was saying this to Amber last night. Like when we went to a mall, which was typically Valley View in Alaska, we wouldn't really eat at the food court. Like that just wasn't a thing. Typically, we would go to, Perkins or TGI Fridays or, places like that. An actual standalone restaurant. Sometimes we go to Red Lobster. I mean, it was just the thing we did. I mean, if you got the opportunity to go get Cheddar Bay biscuits, fucking go get Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Obviously.
But that being said, my number three, and another one where I could just eyeball it and say, hey, this one's popular, Cinnabon.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it specialized in cinnamon rolls, but
Delicious ones. Delicious ones.
From what I've heard, yep.
Yeah, I didn't like they always had the one at West Town. Like you walked in, if you walked in, it was just off to the right before the mall actually started. I never really went there too often, but every now and then I'd get one. They're really good. They kind of remind me of the modern day Quick Trip cinnamon roll.
Yep.
But Quick Trip has about 3 inches of fucking gross ass sour cream frosting or whatever the hell it's made
of. It's not the best icing, but once you get past that, the actual cinnamon roll itself is phenomenal.
Yep. Yeah. I can't argue with Cinnabon. Can't. And I think the one in Westtown's gone, but I think they're still around-ish somewhere. I don't think they're completely dead.
Yeah, but you got to go do some digging.
Yeah. My number 2 is a place where I don't know what years they would have been. They were in Westtown. It's a sub place, but like, everybody by then had Subway, so you didn't really go into the mall food court and be like, "Ooh, I got to have Subway." So this was like something else. And different menu options, just different options in the sub genre or whatever. And I don't remember ever being in one outside of a food court, but Quiznos.
Okay.
Yep. Just straight. I mean, it's a sub shop. You paid your price. You got your soda. You got whatever bag of chips or whatever the hell they had. But like, it was just something different than Subway. And at that time, there was only Subway.
Yeah, and actually, briefly, there was one in that. Oh, it used to be a Mobile, now it's an Arco in Camp Douglas.
Oh wow! Oh
There,
wow!
there was a Quiznos stashed in there.
In camp? Holy
Yeah.
fuck! Okay.
Now, speaking of Quiznos, we're gonna throw it back to the late '90s. Do you remember those what seemed to be acid dream induced commercials that
Yeah.
Quiznos put out
Yes.
with like whatever the little monkeys were called?
Yep.
You love the
Yep.
Quiznos subs.
Yeah,
Um.
it was a weird time.
Oh God, the '90s were glorious. The hell number am I on? 2.
Two.
All right. Again, another place I most likely never looked. Um. I mean, I looked at it, but I don't think I ever actually consumed anything from it. Orange Julius.
And that was that one. The Orange Julius is on like every list you look online, which obviously, but it was always like associated with a Dairy Queen.
Yes.
It was always like they mixed them in. It's like, but sometimes you saw Orange Julius on its own, and then sometimes you saw the combo. Either way, I've only had Orange Julius a handful of times, and it was really good. It's a solid number 2 for sure. If you like that stuff, get in on that because no one else is making that.
Yeah, and I think the one at Valley View Mall was a combo, and I want to say we may have gotten a Blizzard from there once or twice, but
Mm-hmm.
my memories from back then are kind of limited.
Mm-hmm.
All the concussions and whatnot. So
Well, it is what it is, Corey. My number 1 should be everybody's number 1 when it comes to mall food court stores. And quite frankly, when you were a kid growing up in the probably late 80s all the way through the 90s and even to this day, last time I was there, it was still there. And they have declared bankruptcy God knows how many times. But this should be your first and only shop when you're going to a mall food court, and that is Sbarro Pizza. There is in my second place, Quiznos, they're so far down the line, you don't even see them. Sbarro by a country mile. I'm not saying it's elite pizza, but for food court, food, restaurants, what you got, the size of the slice, which is about the size of your head plus more, Sbarro, zero debate, numero uno.
all right. My number 1 is actually another sweet shop. My number 1 is Mrs. Fields.
Oh, yes, the cookies, yes.
I mean, I'm a fat kid. I love cookies.
I love cookies.
You cannot go wrong with Mrs. Fields. Obviously, other cookie joints have kind of taken over the space. So now you get into places like Crumble, which is eh, eh. I get the hype. I understand they make big ass cookies that look really good. I've had them before. It's all right. I would say it's like if you put it in terms of donut shops, like Hertz Donut had a lot of gimmicks,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
but they weren't like good. They weren't like good. They were past.
Good if you wanted to eat one donut and then be okay until the next day to eat any other food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then you go to Hertz Donut. Yeah.
God, would they weigh you down? Oh.
Yeah. And I have nothing against Crumble Cookie. If you like Crumble Cookie, like, good for you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. See, here's the thing. I don't understand the whole Dubai chocolate thing. Like, chocolate is chocolate. I realize American chocolate is substandard compared to European chocolate, but
Beth, where's Corey going to get a crumble cookie out in NL, Wisconsin? Come on now. Come on now.
I mean, I know exactly where it's at, so I could go get one.
Is there one in La Crosse?
No, there's one in Madison.
Oh, Jesus. You ain't going to Madison
Eastside.
for a fucking cookie, I hope.
Oh, no, I would go for far more than that. I mean, Mission Barbecue is down there.
Well, that one, I know, Crumble, there's one in Sun Prairie. Is that one you're talking about, or no?
Could be. I want to say there's one on Eastside, too, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Sun Prairie, Eastside, it's all connected. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, but I know you're talking about Dubai chocolate. I realize that's what you're talking.
I've never had Dubai chocolate. I don't eat enough chocolate to give a shit. I don't know what that. Ooh, pistachio cream. No, that does sound good.
It does sound good. I mean, I'm not gonna shit all over it.
No. But okay.
Now I do have a couple of honorable mentions that I'm just gonna throw out there.
Talk to me.
Now, when I discovered Who Hot, it was at Valley View Mall.
They had one? Wow.
They did. Wow. It may actually still be there.
Oh, I don't know. I was in there a couple years ago. That place it's just like the mall.
Oh, it's beyond dead, but they have a lot of pop-up stores in there. I mean, really, the only thing holding it up at this point is JCPenney, Barnes & Noble, and Spencer's. Those are the only things holding it up.
And Corey, the OG PopCon. That's the OG store.
Yeah, those are the four things that are holding it up beyond the Hy-Vee at the end where Sears used to be. That Hy-Vee is fucking good too. If you ever want good crab cakes in the state of Wisconsin, you go to Hy-Vee. Trust me. But the other honorable mention, and it's only because I saw this one, I think at West Side, down in Madison. And I knew Amber was going to come in from the top rope on the Dubai chocolate. So I'll get to you in a second. But the other thing that I had down for an honorable mention is Firehouse Subs.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Number one, the sandwiches are good.
Oh.
Fantastic. And proceeds go to like firefighter charities.
Yep.
And I'm not one to, eschew a charity. So if there's one that's legitimately giving to good causes, obviously I'm going to buy from them. So like that's why I continue to be a customer of the Potosi Brewery. All their profits go to charity. There's just certain things that, it just kind of goes beyond your, thoughts and beliefs. But if you know that there's good people out there and they need help and you know that money's going to help them, then, why wouldn't you? That's the kind of thing there. So, for me, that's my honorable mentions. Do you have any?
First off, before we get to my honorable mentions, Corey, what's your go-to like top 1, 2, 3 sandwiches at Firehouse?
Being that I cannot remember the menu off the top of my head, it's been a couple, 2-3 years since I've been in there.
Okay. Fairness. Do you remember the New York Steamer or the Beef House brisket?
I don't think I had either one of those.
Oh, man, Corey. Oh,
I want to say there was like a cold cut combo, but I can't remember what the hell it was called.
Get a hot sandwich. Get a hot sandwich. No, the brisket is like brisket and cheddar and barbecue sauce. It's unbelievable. The steamer is like pastrami, salami, and ham. I don't know what juices they're cooked in. It's unbelievable. Those are my main two. I won't order anything else from Firehouse Subs besides those two. It's unbelievable. But my I got two on my honorable mentions. One is the aforementioned Cinnabon, just cause. I mean, and you
Gotta
will
do it.
probably remember in the old Valley View Mall, they had a little Coney Island hot dog store.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yes. Oh man. And I would go in there when Riley lived up in La Crosse or whatever, just to get a couple hot dogs or whatever. It was so good. I mean, it's just a simple hot dog. Anybody can make a hot dog, but I don't know what they did. I just love going in there. Last time I was in that mall, though, that I think that whole entire food court was closed down except for one of those like Sarku places or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are my only two. It's really hard to go back because there's so many chain restaurants that go in food. Taco Bell, McDonald's. You can find that shit anywhere, and it's not really memorable if you go in a food court, but is what it is. It's sad when you go in the mall and you see about 50% capacity because your food court can't make it on that. But I don't know. I don't think malls are dead, but every once in a while you wander through it and kind of remember the good times.
Yeah, and I mean there are ones that are actually trying to make an effort to stay alive, whether it be by inviting other chains in or just doing shit on your own. So that's where I kind of got to give it up to Valley View Mall because they're just letting anybody and everybody go in there and like run a store.
Yeah, and the PopCon, that's his main store. I know that he keeps a lot of good Funko Pops up in there, but he
does.
Yeah, he keeps the good stuff up there. I got to get into his fucking one at the Tanger Outlet Mall just to see what he's got.
That one's good.
Yeah. That one downtown Dells, man, it's always so constricted, and plus you got to go downtown Dells. Whereas at Tanger, I can just sneak in and out of there and get the hell out of there. I'll have to kidnap Dana and take her up there sometime.
Okay, so I'm going to get to Amber's comment here before we get into anything else.
Oh, shit.
So we're getting an education here because this girl knows her shit. Dubai chocolate is not about the chocolate. It's about the pistachio cream. And oh my God, lady, are you kidding me with these fucking other words here? Hold on a second.
Katafi? Philo?
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting back up there.
Doesn't sound good at all, but pistachio cream, I'm in so far.
Kataifi phyllo pastry, that's the word.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the appeal. Again, I'm a dumbass when it comes to certain runs of food here, but yeah, so now she's also threatening me, so this is going to be fun. It's going to be a great phone call when I get off the line here, unless she's in bed already.
She is pissed off.
Oh, she's a firecracker. Yeah, I'll be paying for that one later for sure. All right. You know what? Kind of come to that part of the night. Kevin, do you have your book?
I don't have my book here, but through my esteemed colleague, the aforementioned Dana with a poop knife, she did a little research for me, and then I said, those are interesting facts. So, Corey,
all right.
I've got a couple of interesting questions for you. These are Wisconsin related. The question is,
I would hide it too, Dana.
Oftentimes when we go out in public, she doesn't even acknowledge my existence.
I never acknowledge your existence when we're out in public either. So
I know. It's something. It's unreal. It's unreal. But Corey, first question, and I've got two, but first question. Do you know the city that for reasonably a long time ended in 2020, but they had a ban on snowball fights. You could not throw a snowball without getting cited. They deemed a snowball a missile.
Let's see, that was Central Wisconsin, so it comes down to 3 distinct choices. 2 of them start with a W. So narrowing it down, we get down to either Wausau or Wisconsin Rapids. And as I recall, I want to say it was Wisconsin Rapids.
You picked the wrong one, sir.
God damn it. 50-50 shot.
See, here's the thing. We were going through some stuff because my book ain't here. I'm like, Corey's going to know all this history shit. He's going to know the spookiness. He's going to know the history shit. He's smart on that. And we tried to fool you, but you got, it was Wausau. It was Wausau.
Yeah, because I remember their police department having fun with it in 2020 on Facebook.
I can't even imagine. Can you imagine writing a citation for a kid, a 13-year-old having a snowball fight? Good God.
Right.
Now you deemed it, you got it down to 2 and 1 was correct. So we'll give you like half credit on that.
Perfect.
I'm not taking off for that, Now here's the other one, and you've been reasonably close to here. You've probably been through here several times in your travels. What city drops a carp on New Year's Eve? It will be
talking like a big carp figurine, or are we just taking a random fucking fish up in the air and throwing it at people?
The stories that I have read, it is a legit frozen carp. And they
so that's a missile.
Well, technically speaking, yes. Yeah.
Intercontinental ballistic carp.
I didn't know anything about this until Dana started looking, and I went, "Are you kidding me?" Now, it's not a city that I would associate with carp. I would say think western half for sure.
Okay, so we're probably talking Wisconsin River City. So that leaves out Prairie du Chien because they typically just shut down in the dead of winter. It's not La Crosse because they have the Skyrockers fireworks show.
Oh.
So that leaves me with the smaller towns. Towns that need a gimmick. So I want to say it's Muscadet, but I'm okay if it's wrong.
Man, Muscadet is a good guess, but that's on the Wisconsin versus the Miss. That's a solid guess. God, if Muscadet had a New Year's Eve celebration, could you? It is actually the one you crossed off first.
Prairie du Chien, no shit.
Yeah, it's Prairie du Chien. I that would be amazing to see. I mean, I don't know. I didn't look into it in terms of like how high up it would be. A frozen carp at what, like 100? That's got to smash. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine.
Speaking of Prairie du Chien, though, I mean, they have a lot of good history sites there. There's the Villa Louis. There's the Fort Crawford Museum. A lot of good shit over there.
Yep.
But there's kind of a couple of hidden gems in there. If Liz is still hanging around in the chat, I did take her to this place called, I think, The Porch, right on the main drag. They have really good pizza there.
Man, see, so that used to be the only Cabela's around. That was the OG. It's still their, like, whatever.
It's their flagship store. Yeah.
Yeah, it's their warehouse for God knows how many ever states or whatever. So we would always go take 60 along the river all the way. It was a nice drive. And we'd stop at a place called Coach's, which I believe was by McDonald's. It's not there anymore. For breakfast. It was just nice morning diner type atmosphere. It's great. And you go downtown and there's Stark Sports Shop, but that's about all I know. And then across the river, the casino boat, whatever.
Yeah, well, there's a hidden gem if you're coming back across the Mississippi from Iowa, going back into town before you cross the railroad tracks. There's like a little like log cabin type building off to the right.
Okay.
They sell all kinds of wildlife, like food. So it's like wild game. So they have Mississippi River catfish.
Oof.
They have alligator there, which I don't know how the fuck they got that, but they got alligator there.
I've had alligator before in Eagle River, believe it or not. Whether or not it was legit alligator, I have no idea. But
hard to say. But it is one of those more unique spots. It's like a nice little meat shop. I've never gone in there, but it was still open last time I went through town. So
I'll have to take Dana down there and see what's up. But Scully brings up a point. There's a new burger of the month at Bronco Billy's. Scully, I already looked it up. It looks like shit. I'm out.
Yeah.
That one is not that is not for me. I can't even what's the name of it? I can't even remember. I took one look. I said, no way. I would never order that in a million years. Ugh, it does not. I mean, most of them, the ones that we have had before have been like, yeah, I'd eat that. But that one, I can't remember. It just does not. It's not good. Like there's nothing redeeming about it. I mean, what? Yeah, the loaded popper. There's no way in hell I would eat that. Third all beef patty with cheddar, jalapeno cheese curds, habanero bacon jam, bacon, cream cheese, and jalapenos. No, I wouldn't touch that with a 28-foot pole.
I mean, it sounds all right, but
Yeah,
I think I would probably pass on it.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'd probably pass on it, but it sounds flavorful.
Yeah, just give me something else. Bring milk. Yeah.
No shit. Do you have any other random facts there?
No, those were the two. I mean, to be fair, for a completely trivial whatever questions, you did damn good. I'd give you a damn near A-. That sounds like an A- effort there. I mean, solid effort. I can't imagine. I can't imagine where they got the idea to drop a fucking carp from. That I don't get it, but it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, it would.
And we should probably go up to Wausau and have a snowball fight at this point.
I would say so. I don't think it'll be frowned upon anymore.
No, they've got that little like downtown Wausau. They've always got their little skating rink, and then like a block off of it, unless they've moved, there's a place called Sweet Lola's Bakery. Corey, get your fucking ass in there. Oh, all home baked goods, cupcakes, donuts, you name it. Pure bliss. It is awesome. And anyone who's ever been there who knows it. And also, Valentine's Day is coming up. Just saying. Dana's forcing me to get her a whole bunch of stuff for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, forcing. Okay.
Forcing me. Oh.
Forcing. All right, folks, this is where we open it up to you. It's time to ask the witty. It's almost anything. So let it rip.
Yeah, so ask some questions here, okay? I mean, Beth just called me an idiot. Mods, please ban her. I mean, what in the hell? Beth, where is Cohen? I mean, Wait, the 11th. 5 days. So like next, what is it? Wednesday? Oh God. I mean, question of the fucking millennium. Oh, he came. Oh, he's sick. Well, you tell him to get well soon. Make sure he sees my shout out. Happy birthday, Colin. Scully asking the real world question, sticking with the theme, which I've got the poop knife in my hand. Have you ever made it, or have you ever had a bathroom emergency where you didn't make it?
Well, believe it or not, this is a story I've told a few times. This is how I discovered I have IBS, by the way. So, I mean, shout out to my ass for that one. I heard that laugh.
Dana's she's over here in her own world.
She's having a giggle fit at this point. But yeah, no, this was at a time I was working at the casino. I had been dealing with a few rough mornings where it just seemed like I was sick, but I really wasn't. So it was just, I would have that, little rush before I got going anywhere, doing my morning constitutional, and I thought I was sick, but no, I was fine when I would get up, whatever. Well, there was one morning I was heading down to work, and all of a sudden I had the telltale gurgling in the guts. And I was at the highway 13 exit.
Oh.
And the way I was traveling, I was going to be actually a little bit early for work. For once. And so the telltale gurgling started about Highway 13. I kept going. By the time I get to exit 92, I am at a pronounced lean.
You still got 30 miles to get home.
No, this is going to work.
Oh, fuck.
So I have the telltale lean like 5 miles out from the casino. I hoof it into the parking lot. I'm driving like this. Throw the car in park, lock it. Like fucking boot scoot boogie my ass into the building. Get my bag checked because, you had to stop at the security checkpoint because, heaven forbid, you bring in an illegal ham sandwich or whatever. And I throw my lunch bag in the break room. I clock in, poke my head in the kitchen long enough to say, I'll be there in a minute. Ran to the bathroom. By this point, I have walked into the building and have already unleashed a little bit in the old britches. Like, I didn't even make it in the building. It just kind of like came out, surprise, hi, I'm here. I get into the bathroom. 15 minutes later, I am drenched in sweat. I have cleaned out my boxers because there were no other options at that point. And I just went to work.
Oh, God. Yes. I mean, that's the only way to do it.
I mean, you got anxiety. I had fucking anxiety, Dana.
Man, in terms of where I didn't make it, I mean, it depends because, like, if I'm driving out where I go hunting by Necedah, whether it's an emergency or not, I ain't getting to a gas station. So I got to make my decision real quick. And usually I know what to do. But I mean, it's probably been, I've been fortunate, but like massive, like blowout instances, not since I was probably like a kid. Broke a sweat and had to free ball. You can't top that. I mean, Scully, that's a valid point. I'm not going to try, but like, I'm out in the middle of nowhere often when I'm hunting, and if I go by Kendall, I'm probably, oh Jesus, 3 of the longest minutes of your life in a car from the gas station. I'm just gonna grab a tree and go. It's right fucking there. Necedah is a whole different story. There is nothing around, so you don't have a choice there. At my land, the gas station is probably 2 miles away, and again, that is 2 miles of the longest fucking drive you'll ever have in your life. and you have to pray to God that there's no one in the bathroom when you get there. Most of the time, I can still grab a tree or a log or whatever. You can make it work. I still got that's no problem. I got my TP with me, so it's not too big of a deal. And for gun season, I got a couple of ground blinds, and the one that I plan to sit in typically, I've got my little 5-gallon bucket with the seat that slaps on it attached. You put a garbage bag in it, and if you need to use it, you use it. Now, there was a time in my life, and up until last year, mid last year, it was undiagnosed, but I have some sort of colitis, and that's what was driving it all. So that's not fun at all. And so for a couple of years there, it wasn't a good time. But certainly when it's, if it's frigid out and you got to drop your drawers, it don't matter what you're wearing, you're colder than fuck pretty quick. But alas.
Oh yeah, the wind goes right up the old poop chute there.
Right. Like that, just like that. But no, we took care of it. And this year I didn't have to go at all. Took care of her all at home and at gas stations and all this and all that. So I feel like we've turned the corner on that. But in terms of actually having to use a sock or boxers or whatever. Oh, it's been a minute since that. Oh God, here we go. Beth says, one of my employees was driving to work from Richland Center and couldn't wait. She stopped and shit in a Walmart bag, then threw it in her dumpster at work.
Which, that's a gamble because sometimes those Walmart bags have holes in the bottom.
Yeah, that with the Walmart bags, they're not super quality, but look, if that's the only thing you got, you use it. Holy cow. I mean, look, there was 2 gun seasons ago, and then maybe the one before that. Again, I've got my little bucket with a toilet seat. In terms of comfort in the woods to take a shit, fantastic. But I had to use it. And it was, lavender scented because Jesus Christ, you can't get the unscented ones. And
fair enough.
Do my thing, wipe my ass, put it all in there, and you seal the bag up. And then what else do you do?
Right.
You're sitting there hunting in a blind. You got a bag, shit, toilet paper, whatever. Well, I had to take it home. You take that home. You got to put it in your tray. Again, it's more graphic than it is anything. But I'm just glad that in today's world we had options where I didn't have to, sit on a log or anything like that. Like, I had a nice little seat, if you will. So, oh God, a poop trowel. Why are we carrying a poop trowel? What about a poop knife?
Can't dig holes with a knife, dumbass.
I mean, this sumbitch, you might be able to. I don't know. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I mean, Beth, no shame. I mean, kudos to them.
Yeah, no
kidding. Afraid, look, when you have to go and these whoever they are, they can be grossed out all they want. Look, man or woman, when you have to go, there's no greater relief in life than unleashing what is burdening you inside. Let it go.
No doubt.
Because as soon as that happens, holy shit. All right, cool. I'm good. Back to the real world. Oh man, a shit shack. Hey, Scully, have you seen what's her name? That woman, black hair. Oh God. I used to follow her. She had a shitting shack. It was like a reel. It was hilarious. Oh, she's got some weird name. Oh man, somebody say her name. Portable shit. Well, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. Beth notices my haircut. Shout out to Bill, local barber. Selena, yes, Selena Spooky Style or whatever the hell her name is. Oh my God, that reel fucking slayed me. Hey, anyone who's watching this, Selena Spooky something. It's something. Oh man, just look up Selena Shit Shack and it'll come up. It's hilarious, hilarious. Yes, I did get a side or a haircut. Selena Spooky Boo, there it is. The Shit Shack is her classic moment. Oh my God. Yes, Dana, they do make a portable shitting shack. I have an outhouse on my land. It has been used in several years, so I just shit on a log if I were you, if you ever need to out there. I don't know. She's typing. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Papa squat, take your dump. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of the times too, man. It's like you don't even feel it, and then bam. Is it under a pound for backpacking? Jesus Christ. I don't think, well, I can't remember. I don't think it is. It's like some sort of, like, doesn't she come up and over with it? I don't know. It's a hilarious reel. You have to watch it.
It's the NFL concussion tent.
I think my dog is snoring. Was that? He is snoring. He is out cold.
Not me.
God damn. All right.
There was one where someone used one side of the road. The sun was showing their silhouette as everyone passed by. I mean,
Oh no.
you know, if you're in that scenario, you could, and if you had 4 doors, you know, sedan style, if it's 4 doors, open them both up and just shit in between the doors. Like no one's really going to see you. And
Right.
most of these cases where if you have to do this, what do you need? A minute tops? Because like you have to go. You're not going to sit there and be like, oh, it's a nice little 3-minute. Oh, here comes a little like, no, it's coming out immediately. You're not fucking around. And then poof, white, get the hell out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of reels, Kevin, have you seen the one I think it came out this week. There was a guy, a college student, attempting to get out of class on Monday. So he said he could name all of the Super Bowl champions backwards. But he went above and beyond. He actually named off every NFL champion, including pre-Super Bowl era, all the way back to 1920. Did it completely backwards.
Jeez.
Took him less than 2 minutes.
I mean, but why? Whew. Damn.
I mean, it was impressive too, because he like blew right through the Super Bowl era. Then he was like, now we're going to change gears. Last NFL championship, here we go. And then just like starts cranking through the decades.
Oh no, I
only stopped like 4 times. He was like, rattled him back, goes, that's Super Bowl 35, right? Yep. Okay. Bam, runs through another bunch. That was 20, right? Yep. Boom. Ran through another bunch. Stops at 1965. That just rattles off through 1949. He goes, is that 49? Yep. Okay, cool. That was 1929, right? Yep. Like, all the way back. And apparently this same kid did the same thing with all the NBA champions.
Boy, I have not seen that. God dang. I mean,
yeah, I think if you type in on YouTube, college student names all the NFL champions, it's going to be like first one that pops up. Otherwise, I'll send it to you because I sent it to my dad, and even he was impressed.
Man. I mean, he'd be good, you know, if you need him for like a phone a friend or anything, or like Jeopardy category, like.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, it looks like Beth saw it, so.
I'm trying to find the Shit Shack video. No luck.
Any other questions for us?
Oh, man. Yeah, good question, Dana. Facebook friend Christine and Sarge, where you be? AKA, the hell yeah. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's certainly a thing.
I mean, I got so many deer mounts and a fish mount in my house, but oh, Christine's in the corner. Oh boy. I would save my dad's urn. That's an easy answer there. And then on my way out, I would turn, and my uncle is right there. I would grab him too. That's an easy answer for me.
My mom's cookbooks.
Mm. Christine, what are you doing in the corner? Probably, maybe don't want to know, but it's a legit question at this point.
That's me in the corner,
Oh,
losing my spotlight, losing my religion.
you should probably listen to REM.
Could
Although,
be.
I would hope you're listening to Stand. Maybe What's the Frequency, Kenneth. Losing my religion. You were late to the show, so you do get reprimanded. Hey,
Kev, you do know the story behind What's the Frequency, Kenneth, right?
hit me with it and I'll remember it, I'm sure.
Yeah, so apparently back in like the late 70s or early 80s, Dan Rather was still like a reporter for CBS. He wasn't like the evening news anchor yet.
Mm-hmm.
He was living in New York City, and a mugger came up and just said, "What's the frequency, Kenneth?" Like multiple times while stealing his fucking wallet. And then just like disappeared into the night.
Interesting.
And REM just decided to make a whole ass song out of it.
Yeah. So, and no relation to them. I mean, good song. Yeah, that's a weird one. Huh. But man, Stand, of course, that was like the theme song for Chris Elliott's Get a Life or whatever show on Fox way back in the mid 90s, early 90s, whatever. If you could be any animal, what would it be? Whew. You know, often, a couple times a year, I'll sit there in a tree stand and I'll go, man, it'd be pretty interesting to be a deer. But everyone's killing you. Like in Wisconsin for, goddamn near half the year, which don't get me started on that, but I'd be like, man, it'd be pretty cool, like dodge people. Like if you knew, what they look like or they sit or but like if you're just relying on your deer sense, sight, hearing, etc. It's a different game, but a deer would be interesting. I think it'd be pretty cool to be a tiger because nobody's fucking with a tiger at all. A hippo, same thing. No one's fucking with a hippo. Other than that, meh. Although maybe a Siberian tiger, so I could be like in the snow. I nothing warm weather, so maybe hippo's out for me, but hippo's pretty badass. So
I'd be a possum.
We got one in Dana's backyard, Petey. He's badass. He's been here twice at least.
Because, I mean, number one, I'd have pockets.
True.
And then I am of use to everybody because I'm eating all the ticks. I am immune to rabies.
And you bite, like, overall, you don't really have too many enemies. I mean, sure, coyote might come. I don't think they're going out of their way to fucking eat you, you know?
Oh, shit, no.
No. Fox ain't touching you. Most of all, nothing's really touching you because all you're going to do is hiss at people and play dead.
Exactly. That's like the best part.
Yeah, yeah. That's a solid choice. Can't argue with that.
I mean, anything with like a solid camouflage or like solid IQ. So, I mean, if we were going to separate this into land animal versus sea creature, I would say I'd be an octopus.
Oh, them creepy motherfuckers. Dude.
They are fucking smart, though.
Smart, but I'm out.
I mean, have you seen these stories where they're actually escaping their tanks at zoos and just like completely fucking with their handlers?
No.
Like they're using fish as weapons.
I'm out. Those things freak me out. Ugh. Ugh. Well, Christine has left the corner, so now it's all mine. Cool.
And Amber says, I am definitely an opossum.
Jeez. How rude.
Oh, no, she knows me too well.
Yeah, you wanted to be one, so.
I mean, you know, just throwing it out there. I mean, okay, now we're going to play off this because, yeah, what animal would you be? That's a great question, but the better question is, what cryptid would you be?
Oh, jeez. Man. I mean, you know me, I gotta be Bigfoot, right? Shit. Gotta be. Although, you know, yeah, I gotta stick with Bigfoot or, you know, I like them all. It's always interesting to me, but Bigfoot's my jam. It's always has been.
Now, cryptid can be taken a couple different ways. You can go into like the mythical creature corner. You know, you could go back into the Greek days and pick something out there. 'Cause I've actually had this conversation with Amber because she's told me on numerous occasions that if she was going to be any creature whatsoever, she'd be Medusa. I've told her that she would also fit as a chupacabra, but but I mean that in all love. For me, I would probably be shit. I think I'd be Mothman.
Yes.
Now, if I was more depressed, I'd probably be the Squonk. But no, Mothman is me, like the red eyes, scaring the shit out of people.
Mothman's a good option. Chupacabra, Bigfoot.
Yeah, you do know what the Squonk is, right?
Squonk?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Pennsylvania cryptid that is perpetually depressed. Like, it will cry itself into a puddle.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like the saddest creature, like, ever.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it's spelled Squonk. If you want to go ahead and look that sucker up.
It weeps. Oh, good Lord. Oh God.
Yeah, like I legit feel sorry for the guy.
Or, for me, obviously, I'd probably be comfortable as a hodag.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, there ain't it. Fucking send me to northern Wisconsin. Oh no. Shucks. Darn, whatever will I do?
Yeah, built like an alligator with horns on your head.
Boom.
And spikes on your back.
I'll take it.
Scully says, what's the most meaningful gift you've ever received? And you cannot say poop knife.
Yeah, shucks. Well, there goes my answer. Gee, I'll have to think of another one. Oh God, I don't even know. Jesus. I mean, I got a cool blanket this year that says "Property of Kevin, do not touch." So that's pretty sweet. I do have a drawing of my dad in my Beagle previous to Winchester, who was named Remington. That is pretty cool. Apparently, it's like I can't remember the name of like the website. It was like Draw Your Life or something.
Paintyourlife.com. Not a sponsor, but if they want to be.
Hey, we're listening. Yeah, I think that's about it. But you send in this picture apparently, and then the artist calls you back and talks with you, and they come up with whatever. But that is in my hallway, and I walk by it every day. That is certainly one. And not necessarily gifts, but I've got a couple of them. I dropped my poop knife. Hang on. Got it. We're okay. I got a couple of mounts of deer that my dad shot. And so those are always near and dear. And, other than that, I don't, certain gifts, etc. I don't know off the top of my head without really thinking about it. I did get a new pair of boots this year. Dana got me a new pair of boots, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about.
Lame.
Jeez, the peanut gallery tonight is just unreal. But I've worn them. They're very comfortable. Gotta figure it out in terms of like how hot my feet get and how sweaty they get and moisture and all this and all that. It's some sort of rocket scientist type stuff, but I'm excited, and she got me those. But yeah, this, that, and the other thing. What about you, Corey?
Well, I do have a couple of paintings done by a friend that I have hanging on my wall, and those will definitely be near and dear to my heart for a long time to come because a lot of my favorite subjects are on them. That was their interpretation of Starry Night, which is a world famous painting. And there's another one of the Northern Lights. I mean, all good stuff. Just fantastic stuff. It's like if you do art for me, like I'm with you for for the ages as a friend. Like seriously. And who's Wayne? What?
I have no idea who Wayne is. I don't know anybody named Wayne besides Wayne Campbell.
I mean, I know Wayne, but as far as I know, he's not watching the show.
Probably not. Wayne Campbell and Garth Algar. Hello. Classic.
Any other questions for the Widiots tonight?
I hope not.
Indeed, we did. I am keeping an eye on that. Okay, so if we catch any other questions while I'm going through what we can expect for next week, I'll try to get you in. So next week we will go back to taste tests. We'll give Kevin a chance to pick something up this weekend.
Damn it.
I'll be tasting another Dad Water against my better judgment, as I have 2 flavors to go. And I'm going to start calling these things Bill Goldberg, like I'm, freaking Bret Hart or something, because I hate these so much. So yeah, we'll have another taste test. We will discuss the Super Bowl, any of our favorite commercials. Well, I meant to say Superb Owl. Don't copyright strike me. We'll talk our favorite commercials. I would say we will probably do a Mount Rushmore of our favorite Super Bowls, plus one other to be determined at a later time. So we'll do double Mount Rushmores next week. More spooky talk. Hopefully less poop talk, but we'll see. I mean, it did keep favorite share, it did keep viewership up. And then kind of whatever else we get into. So, there's going to be more Florida Man versus Midwest guy. There's going to be more spooky talk. We'll have all the favorites here for you next week.
And of course, Dana asked a very apparently burning question.
A lot of patience.
See, a lot of patience. Most importantly, rock and roll. Okay. Wrestling. Okay. I mean, there's rock and roll.
But mostly patience.
Yeah, mostly patience, yeah. Favorite Superb Owl snacks and foods? I don't know, because I don't really go to colossal Super Bowl parties. I think I've been to one. That's it. And that was when Arizona played Pittsburgh.
She did say this one could be for next week for our other Mount Rushmore. But
okay, fine.
Yeah, we'll definitely take that into advisement, because I do have a few things for that.
I mean, favorite Super Bowls, get ready. I mean,
Scully's not wrong. There was a lot of alcohol to be had between us in our younger years. So we did learn tolerance through that.
But hey, you know what? If we can just focus on Nelly Furtado, Man-Eater. Hey, you all know what's up.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see him pretend he's a cowboy, like roping little doggies or something, just start playing Nelly Furtado. And
I mean, Nelly Furtado, Man-Eater, one of the greatest dance songs ever. What's that? Timbaland, The Way We Are, with whoever that, I can't remember who the female was in that song. Ooh, those are good songs to dance to back in the day. Woo. I mean, I'll do it. I'll start that invisible chainsaw, Scully. I'll push that invisible cart. I'll do whatever you need. Woo. Let's get going. I mean, and those are just the dance songs. That doesn't even get started with the freaking like rock songs. Like, holy cow. Woo. Mount Rushmore of dance moves.
I mean, that'd be a pretty easy one.
I mean, easy enough to find 4, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, check this out. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh. And of course, Dab. I mean, but see, Dab wasn't even around back then. So. It's
No,
tough.
we were a few years early on that one.
Oh, were we ever?
But that being said, in the meantime, in between time, peace, love, and hugs. We love most of you. And we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't miss it.